You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So if you like-
mostly classic TV, especially
but if you-
bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic
Right.
television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Hey, and welcome to Destroy All Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
What's going on, man? What's the haps, people? How was your Thanksgiving? No one cares.
It was all right. But I usually reserve the day after Thanksgiving to put up my Christmas lights.
Ah, yes.
And I was late a couple, because I was measuring out my stuff and some of my lights got broken.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to order some more.
Ah, I see.
And I got to really stop measuring things with my feet
All right.
because I
You know, they
can't-
sell measuring tape.
Tape measures.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get a tape measure. And,
No, but I figured, I have a size 12 shoe, which
Right.
is approximately a size 13 shoe,
right.
which is at least a foot, 12 inches. So I walked it, and then I was about 10 feet short of my light, on my icicle lights.
Wow.
So I had to do some adjusting.
Well,
But Richie, I sent you the pictures.
yeah.
I went
They look
color
nice.
this year,
All right.
and it just blows away all the other houses on the cul-de-sac. I'm like right at the end of the cul-de-sac. So
Right.
as soon as you turn in, you're facing my house,
Right.
and you're like, other people on the block on the cul-de-sac. They got the white lights. Now used to everyone kind of matched, but
Mhm.
this year I went color, and boom, it pops.
There you go.
I like the white lights.
That's my house. I just sent them to you guys.
Very understated.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, now I'm going to send mine since we're sending pictures.
I have nothing to show because I got no lights.
Yeah, I got those net lights to put on the bushes.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Oh, very well done.
Yeah. Yeah, normally, so what I like to do on Black Friday, nobody likes to do. So
What?
I'm a strange guy. I like going to the mall.
Oh man, that's insane.
Or like when I lived in New Jersey, I used to like to go into New York City. And when I lived in California, I used to love going into San Francisco.
Man,
on
that's
Black Friday.
nuts.
Why?
Because
I didn't need to shop. I wasn't doing
like
it.
a bunch of jerks walking around.
I just like the hustle and bustle. I miss it.
The hustle and the bustle.
Go get my eggnog latte, walk around,
Yeah.
go to the ice skating rink, see what's going on, see the tree.
So speaking of eggnog, I tried a different version of eggnog. I like eggnog. I love it.
Uh-huh.
But I can't drink.
Not
The-
a fan.
I can't drink the eggnog because it's loaded with sugar and stuff like that.
Right.
Like ridiculously hot
Yeah.
sugar.
Right, of course.
So I tried the oat milk eggnog, which
Still less sugar.
because I'm
Yeah, I was
also
going to say,
trying to
Just a different
stay
type
away
of milk.
from a lot of dairy.
okay,
So
no more fun.
no more fun. Exactly. So I tried the oat milk one.
Right.
And first of all the fake milks, like the almond milk, coconut milk,
Right.
oat milk is the tastiest of all
Okay.
of them. It's thicker. It tastes, like creamy oats, And
Okay.
so I tried the eggnog, and it's almost like it has a hint of eggnog.
Ah,
Not a real strong eggnog taste,
right.
but I found it quite pleasant and tasty.
I'd rather not drink eggnog than drink that.
No, I'm saying if you tried
But
it, you would say, "Oh, that's actually not too bad."
You're only substituting the cow milk for oat milk.
Right.
What about all the your
what about
first
all the
one was the sugar?
No, the sugar is way down compared to milk
Why?
because they use less sugar in it.
In milk?
Yeah, there's a lot of sugar in milk.
No, there's a lot of sugar
Oh, yeah.
in the eggnog,
Oh.
straight eggnog, but the
Right.
oat milk eggnog is pretty low in sugar.
There's also sugar in milk.
I
Huh?
did not know that.
Yeah, there's also
There's
sugar
also-
in milk itself.
Right.
I don't drink the stuff. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so the oat milk version was pretty good, I have to say. I bought a second container
There you go.
after I finished the first. It's still not like you can't glug glug glug,
Right.
Ugh.
But
No, I like
no,
Black Friday.
I like the eggnog.
I like Black Friday, going out and being amongst the people. Grab my eggnog latte, walk around. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
I
a mall
avoid
fan to
it.
begin with,
Yeah.
let alone going on a crazy
day.
shopping day.
I love a good mall.
I'm not a mall fan.
I haven't stepped foot in like 12 years.
Wow.
I
And
don't
on
blame
Christmas-
you. I don't blame you. There's
And on
really
Christmas Eve-
nothing calling me to it.
And on Christmas Eve, I have to go to the mall as well.
You have to, or you want to?
I have to go to the mall every
For
Christmas.
what?
Yeah.
I gotta say goodbye to Santa.
God.
I'm okay with the Santa. Where Santa
Yeah.
we're in a good place.
Nope. I gotta go say goodbye.
You're so weird.
I do it every year.
Do you actually say to him, goodbye, Santa?
No, I stand on top. Usually I'm in the mall in California, and it was 2 stories.
Mm-hmm.
And I go up top where the big court is, and he looks up and he waves to me. I wave to him. And, okay, there you go.
Carl,
Yo.
Santa knows.
So,
And now you're in Arizona. He's like, where's little Richie?
well, I'll be in California for Christmas, so
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
I'll be at the mall on Christmas Eve
All right.
And I
saying
won't
goodbye
be,
to Santa.
I won't
okay.
be saying goodbye to Santa at the mall on Christmas Eve.
You don't have to. I will. I'll do that. That's
Jim
fine.
will be drinking his oat
Yeah,
milk.
his
I'll
oat
be
nog.
drinking my oat
Oat
milk
nog.
eggnog.
It's oat nog.
Oh no, I like the oat nog. It was pretty good.
I ain't drinking that shit. Much like I'm not watching Hawkeye, I'm not drinking fake eggnog.
Okay, well, we're gonna roll into what we're watching. We're doing No Time to Die.
Oh yeah, by the way.
By the way.
James
And
Bond.
but we're gonna talk about what we're watching, and the only thing I was watching was Hawkeye.
Well, I'm watching Christmas movies, so I ain't watching.
Oh yeah, I'm watching Christmas movies.
No, I'm watching real Christmas movies. Not
Yeah, I'm
Hallmark
watching
Christmas movies.
real Christmas movies too. Real Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching any Hallmark Christmas movies. I'm watching like Christmas movies, like Christmas Vacation,
I
Scrooged.
actually landed on one that's really
Fred
good
Claus.
and funny.
No,
Fred Claus.
it's a great Christmas movie.
Please. It's
I've
not a
heard
great
that. I need to
Christmas
rewatch
movie.
it. I got to
Say
rewatch
that
it.
again?
It's not a great Christmas movie.
It is a great Christmas movie.
No.
You don't like
it's
Vince
not.
Vaughn? I like Vince Vaughn.
I like Vince Vaughn in some things.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
like Fred Claus. Good Christmas movie. Four Christmases. I just watched that
Oh
too.
my God.
Solid. It's a good movie.
I like Four Christmases.
It's funny.
Jim, you fucking say, oh my God, you watch Hallmark movies like they're going out of style. That has real actors in it. It's a good Christmas movie.
Do I go and say Hallmark movies are great?
I don't know. I don't listen to your show. Do you?
We don't say Hallmark movies are great. There is a curve when it comes to Hallmark movies.
Right.
Like they're not like real movies.
No, I'm aware. My wife watches them.
Yeah, so they're not like real movies. So I don't judge them on the same scale as I would judge a real movie.
Four Christmases made me laugh.
Solid.
Bobby Duvall cracks me up.
There's like four different movies with like 10 different great actors being funny.
Man, it's like,
awesome.
What Carl just said reminded me. My wife said there was this one guy when they were getting pizza, and he started talking about, oh, I got this pizza. It's a quattro formaggio. And he said, there's like four cheeses on it.
It's right in the title.
Really?
It's like four Christmases. It's like four separate movies.
Yeah.
But like tons of good actors just being funny. It's great.
So, and that also has a cameo of
a cameo
of Peter Billingsley.
Yeah, that's right.
So he is in now.
Who also has a cameo of Peter Billingsley?
Who?
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Oh, well, yeah. But so Peter Billingsley is now in 3 Christmas movies.
Okay.
The first is obvious, Four Christmases.
Right.
And
the second one is very obvious.
Christmas Story.
Well, he just said Christmas Story.
That's no, I just said obvious.
Oh, right. That's the obvious.
And the second one is the sequel to A Christmas Story.
No.
There was one, and he was in it.
No, he wasn't.
Of course he was.
Wow. Controversy.
Was he?
Wasn't he in?
No, it was completely different cast.
I don't think so.
I believe, the second one, it was Elf.
He was in it?
He's the not the head elf, but he's the elf that has all the, he's the production manager elf.
Huh.
Buddy, how many extra sketches did you make? 86? That puts you 946 off the mark.
I never realized that was him.
Yeah.
Good for little Peter.
Yeah. And 4 Christmases. I don't make the fog. I deal with it.
Johnny Favs is so good in 4 Christmases.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was great.
So he was in Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Okay.
You don't remember him in that?
Yeah, of course. He was the whatchamacallit, the scientist.
Yeah. He was the drone. He was the drone guy.
Because he was also an Iron Man.
Yeah, he was an Iron Man. He was the guy.
Shit.
Yeah, he was the guy when they said when he yelled at him, Jeff Bridges yells at him, Tony Stark made it in a cave. And he goes, well, I'm not Tony Stark.
Yeah.
That's
no way.
Yeah.
That was Peter Billingsley.
Yeah, that's Ralphie.
I keep not recognizing him as a grown-up.
Well, he's wearing a balding wig in this movie.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, he has the cul-de-sac wig going on.
Yeah. So that was Peter Billingsley. And so what were we talking about? Besides Christmas.
What we're watching.
Hawkeye.
Yeah,
so
Hawkeye.
And you're gonna be
we weren't talking about Hawkeye. You were.
You're gonna be very surprised. You're gonna be very surprised.
You're gonna be very surprised if I watch it.
No, you're gonna be very surprised. Of all of the Marvel series, I like this one the best.
Oh wow.
It's not like very large stakes going on.
Right.
And what's her face? Haley Steinfeld is really excellent in it.
So it's better than Loki.
So far, I've liked this the most. I found this. So what I was playing you earlier is the opening song from Rogers the Musical.
Right.
It's because Hawkeye. They play it because Hawkeye's at the premiere. And you see bits and pieces of it, of that opening song with the stage actors doing it, and it was quite funny.
Wow.
So
I'll have to take your word for it.
Haley Steinfeld. It has Vera Farmiga.
She's great.
Yeah, who plays
good actress.
Yeah. So so far it released with the first 2 episodes.
Richie, you know her best from Departed. She's the girl in Departed.
Right.
She was also on that remake of what the hell? True Grit.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was the girl in that.
No, that's Haley Steinfeld. I meant Vera Farmiga.
Oh, Vera Farmiga.
Departed.
Oh, she was in The Departed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld was in the remake of True Grit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With Jeff Bridges, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges was in that.
And our guy, Matt Damon.
That's right. Matt Damon was in it. I forgot about that.
A pretty big part.
Matt Damon. So I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
Yeah, so it's fun and funny, and I enjoyed it.
So how's this tying into the Loki Kang thing?
I don't think it's tying in at all.
Oh, then
so
why did they make it?
Because why not?
Because it's Hawkeye. He's boring as shit. He shoots arrows.
Actually, in this,
he should be working at fucking Dick's right now.
No, actually, in this, it's really good. Like I say, it's low stakes, and Hawkeye doesn't shoot any arrows in the first. I don't think he actually shoots an arrow in the first 2 episodes.
Wow. Hey, he's working the hunting counter at Dick's.
No, he's even more for
it. Yeah, and it's not all about him. It's about Haley Steinfeld. It's about the girl. Is a large chunk of it, and she's really good. She carries it. She basically carries her half of the series.
Okay,
she's a good actress too. She's good.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's so far so good. First 2 episodes, give them both thumbs up.
Okay.
5 stars.
I'm kind of rewatching Seinfeld right now, so probably not.
I did a full rewatch. It's so good. It's so good.
With Christmas movies and stuff like that. Like I don't know. Plus, I got to wait. December 29th, big day.
What? Were you going back to the mall?
What? He's got to say hi to the Easter Bunny.
Not on December 29th. No, Book of Boba.
Oh, that's right. Sweet. Book of Boba is coming out.
I'm in on that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Real show's coming out.
Richie's so excited he's going to get the boba tea.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That was terrible.
Wow. Yeah, that was terrible, Jim.
What? The joke?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant boba tea is terrible.
No.
I've never had it.
Me neither, but
it's not that good.
No.
Maybe I was
kids. It's like tea with little round gummy bears in it.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Maybe I'll make myself
It's for kids.
Pizza and watch it. Maybe a boba lee.
A boba. Oh my God.
Say if you're gonna throw shitty jokes out.
I don't get it.
Oboli pizza.
That pizza crust, that pre-made pizza crust that they sell. It comes in like a bag or something.
Yeah, it's in every
supermarket on the planet.
It's actually not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, in a pinch.
Yeah, Oboli is.
You know what's weird? I ate the other day a DiGiorno, which I haven't had in like forever.
Right,
and it's terrible.
Yeah, I gotta say it is definitely dropped off since we used to rock them.
Yeah, when I had it, I'm going, I remember this better than it actually is.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll go back to making my own pizza.
You know what you didn't have? White Castle.
No, I didn't.
I haven't had it either.
Yeah. So
the frozen one?
No, I can have the frozen ones if I want.
I don't need to go frozen one. I got White Castle.
He's got real White Castle.
I don't have that option.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't understand it. Don't they think those things would sell?
It's like In-N-Out, barely getting out of California. They're starting to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but In-N-Out has an excuse because they say they can only open up in places where they can get the meat every day. They're fresh.
Right. That's why there's none. Yeah, that's why there's none on the East Coast.
Yeah, that's why they can't. It limits their expansion.
But Wendy's is never frozen either, and they're fucking everywhere.
Are they really never frozen, Carl?
That's what I heard.
That's what they heard. That's what they tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
yeah.
But they're also In-N-Out's pretty picky with their meats.
Yeah, I was going to say In-N-Out is their standards a little higher than Wendy's.
Yeah.
on what type of chuck they use.
I might prefer a Wendy's. I gotta tell
you.
I mean, they can go the whole Taco Bell route and just not use meat at all.
Right.
Just use that. It's not even Impossible meat. It's just we put some texture in the sauce and then call it. You think
it's
you're
filler.
eating chili.
Yeah. Or the Jack in the Box tacos.
Yeah. They're tuna.
I don't care. I love them. I don't give a fuck.
They never said that.
Again, if so what? It's tuna. I like tuna.
No, but Jack in the Box never said. There was a whole article about it. They never said it was beef tacos.
They never
said Jack tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
And it's just like McDonald's when they had to stop calling the chocolate, the milkshakes milk. That's why they stopped calling them that, and they just call them shakes.
Right.
Because it was made with
We've seen the movie.
No, but the movie isn't 100% accurate. They actually.
But she's seen it.
Yeah, they actually created that. They didn't get it somewhere. Instamix. Right. They actually created the shake, and they used potatoes as the thickening agent in it because there's no milk. There was no milk in it, and nutritionists said actually it's healthier for you than a milkshake would be.
Rich, you've seen the founder 3 times today already.
That's funny.
Yeah,
and then go to sleep to it.
But I think they actually use milk again because they sell all those ice cream concoctions there too. The ice cream and the M Cafe stuff.
Right. And the flurries.
Yeah. But in France, if you go to a McDonald's in France, the M Cafe stuff is really cafe. Like they have a separate section where you can get your espresso and your lattes, and they also have like macarons and pastries and stuff like that.
So are they just called fries there?
Or they're called home fries.
Oh, Richie. So is no one else is watching anything? Just the Christmas movies. All right.
Christmas movies.
I caught up on the morning show. It's on Apple.
I've only seen one episode so far.
I've only seen the first 2 episodes of the second season. So
it's pretty solid. They switched it up at the last minute to cover because they're a news show.
Mm-hmm.
They go through the whole COVID outbreak.
Oh wow!
Kind of cool. Pretty well done.
Yep,
I'll have to check it out.
I like the morning show.
I'll check it out after
Christmas.
The
second season.
Yeah, after you watch Hawkeye, you can.
I'm not watching Hawkeye.
I'm not watching Hawkeye. Why not,
Jim? Why would I watch Hawkeye?
Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't like Hawkeye.
I don't either.
I don't think he's a real Avenger.
Well, what's coming up? on streaming, the Matrix movie's coming.
Right.
Is it on Max?
Isn't there a couple?
Yeah, it'll be on HBO Max.
Isn't there a couple movies coming out now?
Yeah. But right now in the theater is Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Andy saw it.
Andy saw, what did he say?
He said it was really, really done well.
Yeah.
Huh. Really?
I know I'm going to hate it.
He said it was basically a love letter to his dad. And he said it was done so well.
Ivan.
Yep.
Yeah. But
so
this whole kids thing, and if I hear one more time, it's like, oh, they've brought the Ghostbusters into a new generation. And I'm going, Ghostbusters wasn't a kids movie,
right?
Like they say, oh, you're a kid. It wasn't a kids movie. It was a It was a comedy. So this thing better be fucking funny all the way through. 2, it wasn't a kids movie.
Right.
It was made for adults.
Well, the good thing is they don't mention anything about the girl movie in this one.
Yes.
It has no ties in whatsoever.
It's just well, the girl movie, the female Ghostbuster movie wasn't a sequel. It was a remake.
Right. I'm aware of that, but there's no,
Well, why would they reference it? It wasn't a sequel.
I don't know.
Those characters don't exist in the same universe.
Okay.
You just want Kristen Wiig to show up and be like, hey.
No. At least fucking Kate McKinnon.
She was funny.
She was great in it. She's the only thing great in it.
Well, Hemsworth was pretty fucking funny in that movie.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, as a whole, Kristen Wiig was the worst. Like all the other ones had decent, it was decent. But Kate McKinnon was the funniest.
Yes, she was.
So
Licorice Pizza is also in the theaters.
What?
Licorice Pizza.
The fuck is that?
It's Paul Thomas Anderson's new movie.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
What?
He grew up in the Valley, which is San Fernando Valley here in Southern Cal. And there's a chain of stores called Licorice Pizza. It's selling records.
Okay.
So he's writing about his time growing up, and I couldn't be more excited about it.
Nice. See, that's interesting.
Plus, it's a Paul Thomas Anderson film.
Yeah,
so it's got that
master.
That his eccentric way of making movies.
Not all, but I think most of his movies are brilliant.
I like a lot of his movies. Didn't we reviewed one? Didn't we do Life Aquatic?
No.
With Bill Murray?
That's also not.
No.
That's Wes Anderson.
Oh, that's Wes Anderson. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My wife does the same thing. She's like, which fucking Anderson is this?
Oh, wait a minute. Paul Thomas Anderson, isn't he that asshole?
I hear he's kind of an asshole, but he makes great movies.
Yeah. I'm not watching his movies. You know why? George Clooney, I think, punched him out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what?
Because of the way he treated someone on the crew.
Oh.
George Clooney's not in any of his films.
Huh? Then who am I confusing that with?
Probably Wes Anderson again.
No.
Wes Anderson. Not
No,
Paul Thomas
Wes Anderson. No one's punching Wes Anderson.
I know. He's like a little sprite.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Hold on. No, I'm telling you, Paul Thomas.
Clooney's not in any Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Thomas.
Or maybe he was and he punched him and he got kicked out. There's Paul Thomas Anderson, there's P.T. Anderson, there's Wes Anderson, and there's another one too.
So There Will Be Blood.
Oh, yeah. Great shit.
Jim.
What?
There Will Be Blood.
What about There Will Be Blood?
That's Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, okay.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah, then I'm probably thinking of somebody else. Who the hell did George Clooney?
Punch Drunk Love, which is awful.
I love it.
I walked out.
Really?
Oh, I couldn't do more. I couldn't.
So good. I love it. I think he might be thinking
Wall Street.
Hold on. David O. Russell. That's who I'm thinking of.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
that
didn't
guy's an
say it.
asshole. I was just about to.
So, yeah, David O. Russell, that's who George Clooney punched.
That adds up. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, Anderson brothers. They're really not brothers, but for accusing you of being punched by George Clooney.
But Paul Thomas Anderson apparently is kind of an asshole.
Well, he can't
Just
be as
arrogant.
much of an asshole as David O. Russell.
Yeah, he's not mean or anything. He's just arrogant.
Yeah.
Apparently. But for good reason. Guy makes kick-ass movies.
Fair enough.
All right, licorice pizza.
Yeah.
That's what I want to watch, not what I have watched.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's get on with this movie because it's a fucking 2 hour and 43-minute fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand why we can't have a movie that's 90 minutes to 100 minutes.
This movie could have been 90 minutes to 100 minutes.
I'm tired of 2 hour movies. Where, that everything has to be over 2 hours. I got to make a fucking superhero movie. It's got to be over 2 hours. I got to make a comedy. It's got to be over 2 hours.
You got to deserve that shit.
Right. Reserve the long movies for the epics. Every movie's not an epic.
Great.
When Richie commented, I said, these directors are in love with their own farts. They can't cut anything out of their movies. Streamline that shit.
I could have cut a solid hour out of this.
Yeah.
Out of this fucking movie.
Yeah. You probably did because you fast forward through shit.
Fuck yeah.
So here's the thing.
Every fight scene, just
here's the thing.
Go.
James Bond in the beginning, he's with this Madeline Swan, and they're smoochy, and they're in love with each other. And we have like he goes to her. Oh, we have all the time in the world. Once someone says that, it's gonna be.
Drive faster. Why do we have to go faster? We have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm being followed.
I did not remember her at all from the previous movie.
Oh, I did.
When I saw her, I was sitting there confused. I'm going, did I miss something? Is she from something? And then I had to look it up. I said, oh, she was in the last movie. That's how much that last movie impressed upon me.
Right.
Was the last one Quantum of
No,
Solace?
it was Spectre.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I never saw
with Blofeld, with what's his face from Inglourious Bastards,
who should be in a villain in every movie.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and they wasted him in this one.
I know.
They should have had more of him being a villain.
Christoph Waltz.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so you see you see the girl is a little girl, and this dude with a fucked up face, and he's wearing a mask, like a kabuki baby mask or something.
Right.
Sure. And he kills this girl. He kills the girl's family, and she goes running out on the ice and breaks through the ice. And instead of letting her die, he saves her.
Right.
Then it cuts to after Blofeld's captured, they're in the Madeira kissing and smooching. And it turns out it's like 5 years later from Spectre. He's kind of retired.
Yep. There's not even a 00 anymore.
Yeah. There's another 007.
I'm semi-retired. You're in charge of all the family business.
Yeah. He's Commander Bond.
And Felix Leiter gets in touch with him.
Right.
And Felix, I wonder how many people have played Felix Leiter over the years. I should have looked that up. Because
I can think of 3.
Well, I like this guy. He played a good Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's also the voice of the Watcher in the animated Marvel What Ifs.
Oh, all right. Well, whatever.
He was also on Westworld.
No, never saw What If.
You see Westworld?
No.
Okay.
Pretty sweet. He's really good in that.
Yeah, the first season of Westworld's good. Second season.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
So
I ain't watching that shit either.
So Felix Leiter says, listen, these Spectre dudes are all around and someone's trying to kill the Spectre dudes. So Blofeld is secretly from jail having meetings with the Spectre dudes with his bionic eye.
That was the dumbest shit.
I know. It was
Just on a fucking pillow.
the guy walking around. They're doing that duck move. Like, what? Trying not to be noticed by
right.
the bionic eye of Blofeld.
Right. That was fucking funny. I was like, is he carrying it on a pillow? It would have been funnier if it was on like a pencil, like an eraser.
Yeah. So all the Spectre agents die because they got that specially targeted nanobots.
Right. The serum.
That will go and kill only what they've been programmed to kill. And they won't harm a person. So once you're infected by them, you have them forever. But they won't kill you. They'll only kill that person's like DNA and then their families and shit. So it
makes no sense.
So it was targeted to kill only the Spectre agents. Where'd they get everybody's DNA from? Every single one of them, they had the DNA on file to dial up murder bots.
Yeah, it was all. They got it off the knock list.
Everyone's DNA is on the knock list.
Everyone.
Man, that knock list is pretty comprehensive.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible reference?
Yeah. They got it off the knock list.
Wow.
I mean, it's the only possible way.
Quick trivia question. What does knock stand for?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Now I don't remember. It's non-something
not our
cover.
crap.
Oh, man.
Not our crap.
Not our crap. Knock list.
Meaning?
Non-official cover.
Okay.
Wow.
We're not getting that time back.
They will on the release of the episode. That's getting cut. That's good.
That's getting cut. That's funny.
So James Bond captures the eyeball, and
the scientist,
and he goes.
You missed the whole. They broke into the secret government lab. That's not a secret. That's super secret, even from the government, where they were making this stuff.
That's right. Okay. And they kill Felix. That dude kills Felix Leiter.
No, he didn't kill him. The
Safin guy killed her.
Yeah, but he was on the team, and he was a traitor.
That's right. I'm confusing him with the fucked up face guy.
Right. No. Not Freddie Mercury didn't kill him.
Freddie Mercury didn't kill him?
Freddie Mercury didn't kill him. Tell me he did not sound exactly like what he sounded like when he played fucking Freddie Mercury.
So
Rami Malek?
Yeah, he sounded exactly like he had the whole, Freddie thing going again. I'm like, that's it. You're pigeonholed now, Fred.
That's just what he looks like.
No. What he sounded like.
That's what he sounds like.
No, he was putting on a very, very English accent for Freddie Mercury.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Plus the teeth.
Right.
So it made.
Right.
He's got the underbite.
The oversized teeth caused it to sound funny when he was talking. And now he was putting on a funny talk in this one.
Exactly. I was just like, hey, easy, Freddie. Yeah.
So Bond captures the scientist who programs the nanobots. But the double agent kills Leiter and escapes with the dude.
Right.
So Moneypenny and Q arrange a meeting between Blofeld and
James
Bond. The dude calls up Madeline and says, you got to kill Blofeld, and I'll give you the special perfume with the murder bots in them that will kill Blofeld. So Bond grabs her arm, and the nanobots go on to Bond's arm.
Right.
And then
Right.
Bond's so he grabs Blofeld, and the nanobots then kill Blofeld.
Right. So the thing that I did like in this movie compared to some of the past James Bond movies,
Yeah,
that Daniel Craig was in. So, the first couple, they were good, but there was a lot of fighting in it. There wasn't enough gadgetry and
a lot of fighting.
You know what I mean? And this one had more of the gadgets and.
Well, right off the bat, the Aston Martin, he was using all the gadgets in the Aston Martin.
That's what I like.
His personal Aston Martin, and he's got all these gadgets in him: machine guns and the
smoke and
the mines, the little mines that blow up the other vehicle, and all of that,
and very, very bulletproof.
Yeah.
That's
he got shot up like crazy.
Yeah.
And so that's cool that he had gadgets, which
but this was heavy into that compared to heavy into fighting. Like there wasn't a lot of fighting.
There wasn't. And
thank God.
And there was absolutely hardly any blood anywhere.
Right.
No matter what the kill was, you never saw blood. They didn't even have blood in the gun barrel in the beginning.
Yeah.
In the opening where he shoots down the gun barrel, in all the other Bonds, you always had that blood come down.
That's how you get a PG-13 now.
Wow, I see.
Not too much blood.
So it's funny because there was a scene when he was at the island.
Yeah.
Did you notice that at all? Did you get so?
Oh yeah. I got when that happened. All I did was slap my head and go, "Oh, okay." That was
in the tunnel.
That was too cute.
In the tunnel.
Yeah. When he did that, I said, "Oh, give me a break."
That's what I said. I was like, "Wow, they're really hitting you over the head on it."
I know.
Did you notice that, Carl?
I don't know what you mean.
So when he was on the island and he was going through the bottom and there was the tunnel, he actually did.
And he kills a guy down the tunnel, but you see him. It's the gun barrel thing from the beginning.
Yeah.
The tunnel is round.
The circle.
Yeah.
So it's very when I saw that, I'm like, oh my God.
I know that I said, come on.
But he didn't just shoot him. He did the whole
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I was just oh my God. So.
Yeah. So I so he goes to the, they go to Norway.
Right.
And,
well, he finds out that he has a kid.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes to visit before all this happened. He goes. That's how he knows Spectre was back. Is he went to when he was in Italy? He saw. He went to the grave of what's her name?
Vesper. Vespa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he was brought there, and then in the cemetery, and the mausoleum thing blew up.
Right.
That's right.
And then he saw the Spectre card, and then he blamed the blonde.
Yeah, he blamed Madeline.
Right. It wasn't me, and you don't understand, and there's a lot going on. You're not even a 00 anymore. Like you're a commander, which I just don't understand. Whole commander thing, but whatever. And then he sends her packing on the train.
Yeah.
Sent her on the last train to Clarksville. Got her out of there.
Yeah, and, but then Madeline and Matilda get captured.
Yeah, by Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
He says, and that's when he says, "You got to do me this favor. You owe me because I saved your life. I spared you, so you're going to do me this favor and kill
Blofeld.
Blofeld there with the aqua velva.
Nanobots.
Yeah, so she puts a little aqua velva on him, And fucking,
So
I miss your Musk. Oh.
yeah, so he's got her, he's got the kid, he's got Bond. Okay, now we got to go after these dudes. So they reactivate Bond's 00 status, but they never say which number he is.
Right.
I mean,
So the new 007 gifts him.
there can only be 9 of them.
Right. The new 007 is a young chick.
Right.
And she ends up gifting him the 007 back.
Yeah, let's skip that far ahead.
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. You don't need to.
Yeah, but that was stupid too. Oh, I requested Bond be 007 again. I mean, come on. Why? Exactly.
Right.
There was
what's
no
the reason.
Point of it?
Right. There's no reason. So it was all hush hush anyway. Like, giving him a 00 is gonna make a difference. He's not supposed to be there anyway.
He's supposed to be a super secret spy, and everyone knows his business.
Yeah. So the young chick, that whole story was a little forced.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
So
which young chick? Anna Darmos?
Yeah, the 007.
Oh no, that's different.
When she was like, I'm the new 007.
Yeah. So Bond gets infected.
He didn't even care.
No.
So Bond gets infected with nanobots that'll kill the little kid and kill Madeline.
Which I don't understand about Madeline, but the kid I get, it's his DNA. Madeline's not his DNA.
Yeah, but why isn't it killing Bond?
Yeah, that's odd because he was already he already touched.
But I'm saying if it's programmed to kill, people with his DNA, and it'll kill the little kid, why isn't it killing him?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But so Bond says, well, that's enough for me. I can't touch my girlfriend or my kid. I've been shot 1 million times. I'm still walking around for some reason.
Yeah. and I only have a couple little drips of blood.
Yeah.
Like I've seen more blood and bloody noses than getting shot in the back.
So he says, "Oh, you gotta kill the nanobots, and the only way to do that is to blow up this whole place with me in it."
Because I got my nanobots.
Yeah, I'm full of nanobots.
I'm nanobody.
So M launches the strike.
Right.
Bond dies. A year later, they have a drink to him.
Right.
Salute Bond.
Uh-huh.
And the kid goes, Madeline takes the kid and, I'm going to tell you about your daddy.
She's like, who?
Who? Well, that dude with the nanobots.
The guy who almost shot me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's your dear old dad.
Daddy almost shot me. He was trying to kill Freddie Mercury, but he almost hit me.
So,
man, and that trapdoor opened like that was like a Dr. Evil fucking trapdoor.
Yeah. I know. And you knew it was coming.
You did.
You knew it was a trapdoor.
Yeah.
So, post credits, this thing ends saying James Bond will return.
Will return. Right.
Yeah.
So, are they going to do the thing where James Bond is like a code name for multiple agents? Because someone surmised that James Bond is the name they give the 007 agent. That's why there's different 007 James Bonds.
I think they're headed that way.
Yeah, they all were James Bond. Sean Connery and Roger Moore.
Right. I see.
Yeah, that's just the code name of the agent. The
for 007,
agent.
You have to be James Bond.
Yeah.
And you have to like martinis shaken up.
Yeah.
Right. So the
sex.
girl was Janice Bond?
Yes. She was
or Jamie Bond?
Jamie Bond.
Jamie Bond. So you will be Jamie Bond, and the males will be James Bond.
Yeah. So
This
this
could have
was.
headed somewhere,
But my
somewhat that
name,
way.
but my name is
So-
Agnes.
What do we think of this send off to Daniel Craig?
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I didn't hate it. What I hated about it was the running time.
Yeah. It was very long.
They could have, like I said, they could have chopped, a good 40 minutes off. Even 2 hours would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like
Deserved.
You know what I mean? Chop 40 minutes of the nonsense off, and you're good. So I liked it more because, like I said, because of the gadgets. It went back to that. It wasn't just because which one was it? Quantum of Solace, where it was just like constant fighting. Like it was the shaky cam.
Quantum of Solace had that.
Yeah, like
Did not like that one at all.
Yeah, all it was just like a 4-hour fight scene. Like it was like, enough, dude. I get it. You can fight. James Bond knows how to fight. We get it. Like there was no like, oh, this is so cool. And anyway, so I was just happy that they went back to that. There was more of a story instead of just an action movie.
Right.
It kind of had that Goldfinger type feel for a minute.
For a minute.
Yeah, that's why I said for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, I think they ended it pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as a James Bond movie, I'd give it a 3.5.
Okay.
Because it wasn't like I said, it was too long. There was a lot of crap that they could have cut out. I don't know. Some of it felt forced. That fucking scene with him going down, shooting down that I would have gave it a 4 if that scene wasn't in there.
If that wasn't in there, that was just a little. They just went a little too far.
That's what I mean. Just a little, like there should have been someone in the editing room like, dude, you could put this out as the director's cut. Like, keep this scene in for your director's cut, but not. It's got to come out, dude. That's
right.
Like the whole move. You did the whole move, and everything.
It's
like,
come on.
Oh,
It's on the nose.
Right. The only thing he didn't do was break the fourth wall.
Wink at you.
Wink at you. Because that would have been funny. Like if I was the director, I would be like, this is what we're doing.
Then you turn and you wink straight at the camera.
Yeah, look at the camera and give it a wink.
Do you like that?
Yeah. Right?
What do you want?
Yeah.
That doesn't work for the
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
Carl?
I've never been a huge Bond fan. I've seen most of them and I enjoy them, but this one too, I've seen it and I probably never watch it again. I enjoyed it. I saw it in the theaters, which is more fun than at home, I think.
Yeah.
How many times did you go to the bathroom, Carl? How many times did you go to the bathroom?
No times.
Richie wouldn't be able to make it through this movie.
No. Almost 3 hours.
I got a champion of a bladder, man.
Yeah. I'm drinking a big soda. I'm good.
The way it ended is very different than any Bond film ever.
Right.
Just interesting.
Bond dies. Yeah, I'd say that's different than most other Bond films.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Richie, your joke would not work.
No.
I like seeing Anna Darmus in a low cut dress, which is nice.
But let's explain that for people that may not know. Richie's joke at coming out of a theater during a blockbuster movie. For the other people waiting to go in, Richie was at, I can't believe blank died in that movie. Like, I can't believe they killed Thor. And coming out of a Thor movie.
Just for the fuck of it.
Yeah,
there was a huge line and I walked past the line. I was like, I can't believe they killed Thor in the first movie. Everybody was like, oh.
I can't believe they killed Thor. I can't believe
Coming
they
at it.
killed Bond.
Yeah,
Because-
coming out of
They
coming out
actually
of
did this
Yeah.
time.
coming out of the first Star Wars movie was episode 7. I was like, I said they killed Chewbacca. I said, I didn't see that coming.
What a dick. That was a joke in The Simpsons
Yeah.
So
when
sorry.
they're flashing back when Marge and Homer were first dating and they watched Empire Strikes Back. And he passes the line and says, I can't believe it's his father. And everyone's like, oh, what are you doing?
So
yeah. I
sorry
do that
for
a lot.
interrupting you, Carl. Go
No,
on with your
I don't
review.
have many other thoughts. It was fun.
What do you give it?
Yeah.
You gave it already, right? You gave it a
No, he
It's
didn't.
a
He
good-
didn't.
I thought Daniel Craig, it was a good send off for him. I always thought he was great at the role. He did a smashing job.
I agree.
Okay.
But I can't go more than 3. I'm going 3.
3.
That's funny.
So where would I rate this? With a half being Moonraker, and,
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's a bad one.
and 5 being Goldfinger.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's your rate. That's nice.
That's
Oh.
my scale.
Well,
Cook, baby girl, cook.
Goldfinger is hands down the best Bond movie ever made.
I like Goldfinger the best out of it all
ever
the
ever
Bonds.
made. Yes.
I like that scale.
Yeah.
Go with
So I would put this in the 2.5 range.
2.5. Wow.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle, because
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't make it any higher than that. 'Cause I saw it and I said, I'm glad I saw it. I never want to see it again.
Yeah.
It
I'm
did-
good.
there was something about it that just fell flat to me, especially toward the end, the third reel of this movie.
Right.
Well, it could have been the 120th reel.
I was going to say it was right.
hour movie.
17th reel.
So, I just thought the last third of this movie, I was not happy. I was not a big fan of the villain, Freddie Mercury,
Right.
Rami Malcolm.
Rami
Yeah.
Malek.
He did not do such a wonderful performance.
Yeah. I like Blofeld as a villain. I like
Yeah.
Goldfinger as a villain. I like villains that are massive. Oh, he's a big mastermind, and
Right.
he wants to take over the world. This
Dude was just a pissed off assassin.
yeah, it's
He
like-
was.
Yeah. Oh, Blofeld tried to kill me, and as a kid, now I want to kill Blofeld. Okay.
He didn't even have like a complex.
Like, Did you really need?
Her.
No. Did he really need nanobots to kill Blofeld? He could have killed Blofeld a long time ago.
Right.
That was one of the things. I thought the whole plan was stupid.
Right. Well, plus M, again, fucking up and
Yeah.
keeping it for themselves. Like, dude, when are you going to learn? When are you going to learn?
Exactly.
When are people going to learn? It's not going to work.
When are people going to learn that dinosaurs aren't going to help you win
Yeah.
wars?
Yeah.
It's like this that whole thing where, oh, the military wants this or the government wants this. It's like, man, none of it would actually be practical.
No.
Having a whole bunch of, I want a genetically modified dinosaurs or lions or something to fight my wars. I'm saying, man, that won't work.
It'll never work.
How are you going to control that shit?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They,
You're going to can control dinosaurs.
That's true. How you can control dinosaurs? How do you do that?
How do you do that? They're huge.
Nature finds a way.
Yeah,
And they're
you're not gonna be
ornery.
able to
And they're ornery. They're not just huge, they're ornery.
No.
So,
Like you can't control an out of control pit bull. You want to make a dinosaur?
yeah.
Like a pit bull will kill you. It's a dog.
Yeah,
You
it's
got,
like
you got the dinosaur on a leash. Oh, shit.
I don't know why we can't train these dinosaurs. They keep eating the trainers. I said,
keep eating the trainers, yeah.
Because they're dinosaurs,
Yeah,
dude.
they're dinosaurs. You know what? You know the guy who trains Dobermans? Yeah. Well, he lost a fucking hand. Because the Doberman fucking ate it. And it's a dog.
So trying to control, okay, we're going to keep the whole targeted nanobot thing to ourselves. That's going to get out.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll just keep it in a glass case. How hard is it going to, who's going to rob that glass case?
It's going to get in a glass case.
It's like a butter dish. You just lift the lid.
Exactly. It's in a glass case, huh?
So,
no one's going to have to figure out how to cut glass.
So 2.5.
Yeah.
No more than that. And
so we average 3.
Probably not going to tune this one in. I tell you, of all the Daniel Craigs, even Skyfall, I watched it. I really don't have a big desire to watch it again. Right. But Casino Royale I liked, and I've watched multiple times.
I was going to say Casino Royale was the best out of all of them.
Skyfall is pretty good.
Skyfall was
pretty good.
I enjoyed Skyfall watching it. It's just if you say, "Oh, let's watch Skyfall," I go, "Really?"
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
If we were comparing the Daniel Craigs to like a Goldfinger, Casino Royale was more like that.
Yeah. Well, Casino Royale is a bit. Goldfinger is the best of the Sean Connery Bonds, and Casino Royale was the best of the
Daniel Craig
Bonds. Live and Let Die, I believe I would pick is the best of the Roger Moore.
Ooh.
You wouldn't
View to a Kill?
You wouldn't pick Live and Let Die?
Just because it hit me at the right age, I think View to a Kill.
No, I think Live and Let Die.
Definitely not the one in Louisiana.
No. Live and Let Die was with Jaws, right?
No.
There's several.
Live and Let Die didn't have Jaws in it. Did it?
Jaws is in several.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait a minute. No, not Live and Let Die. That was like the drug guy in New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
Yaphet Kotto was the
That's
the
right.
villain.
That's right.
With Jane Seymour, who played the tarot card reading. Yeah, that was Jaws was later on.
Yeah,
because Jaws, I think, was A View to a Kill.
Okay, yeah,
and Moonraker. Where Moonraker just it went off the fucking reservation.
Yeah,
with let's put Bond in space.
Yeah, that jumped the moon.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I think this movie took probably on purpose all eras of Bond, including Daniel Craig, and just threw it all in a crock pot.
Yeah, pretty much.
I agree there. I agree, but like there was so much like the chicken Cuba. That was a cool scene because it was short.
And it's Armis.
No, seriously, I'm not saying anything bad about her. It was cool how they did it because it was short. Like it was
very amusing, yeah.
Right? But like my point is like they didn't drag it out and force something. Like it was a quick scene and it was done well.
But that part felt like Sean Connery Bond.
That's my point.
And
like,
then
that's like the new 007. They put that character in just to force it in. Like she wasn't bad. You know what I mean? Like,
but she was there just to
say 007.
Correct. To be an antagonist to Daniel Craig.
Correct.
There was a good joke in that scene too. He goes to the bartender, and she's like, "What's your name?" And he says, "Bond." And she's like, "First name?" And he says, "James Bond."
Yeah.
That's a good little joke.
Yeah.
I know, but it was filled with too many cutesy things like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's fun though. I like the fun.
So like I enjoyed the Cuba scene because it was short and done right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
Bond and
like
Cuba.
you could break this out into like I said, you can edit this into a good movie, like a really good movie.
Yeah. Much tighter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can edit this out to be a really good movie, and you didn't have to get hit over the head. Like if he walked in to M's office and met 007 there, it would have been just as effective instead of having her in the field doing shit and being his antagonist. It would have been just this is 007 because that's all it was. This is 007.
Yeah, it's like, who's going to get there first? The old 007 or the new 007?
Exactly. Like if he walked in and she was just like, Moneypenny's like, well, that's 007. He would be like, yeah, whatever. It's just a number.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it would have been just as effective.
Right.
As having her go through everything and being the antagonist to him.
Yeah. Like, what if, do you think the other 00 guys are saying, well, how come they didn't retire my number?
Exactly. Like, I'm 009. Yeah, it's been like this for 40 years, moron.
009.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a pretty good history as an agent. I mean, not as good as 007.
Yeah, and you don't hear fucking Q bitching and complaining that there's like 18 Qs.
Right.
Oh man, I just thought of the fucking TV series.
I like the new Q.
All the other 00s.
Right.
And their inferiority complex to James Bond. And there's like the one by the book 002. He's by the book and he's very neat and tidy. And
he never gets laid.
Yeah. And they're like 006. I do things too.
Yeah.
Why is he getting
I'm
all
smart.
I'm smart. And how come I'm only a lieutenant?
Yeah.
Everybody else is commanders.
Yeah. Commander.
Yeah. So this movie's budget was anywhere between $250 and $301 million.
God damn, really?
And it took in $756.2 million.
Wow.
Yeah, good for it.
Wow.
That's worth it.
I respect how they went out for Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
They did a good job doing that. I agree with you, Carl. But,
I'm just saying they must have paid $1 million a minute for this movie.
There's a lot of travel.
Right.
If you think about it, they paid $1 million a minute of film to make this thing.
Wow.
It was 250 to 300 million, and it made to make how much it cost
to make north of 700 million right now.
And the movie was
243 was the running time.
Was 243.
Mm-hmm.
So some like $1 million a minute.
Yeah. Over that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad it's done as far as Daniel Craig. Like they could have done it better, but whatever. It was fine.
But
I didn't hate it. It was just
my only problem with the Daniel Craig Bonds is he keeps retiring in them.
Yes. He's always retiring.
He's always retiring.
That's because he wanted to bail.
The other Bonds didn't do that as much.
Right.
Because Craig always wanted to bail.
Yeah, I know.
Like 3 movies.
Why?
He throw a pile of money at him and he does another one.
Yeah, but like if you're cast as James Bond, you got to ride that wave because you're typecast. Like that's it. You're James Bond.
Nah, he's good.
Especially
he's
if they
not
want to
that
keep
bad.
bringing you back.
That's my point. Like you got to ride that until it's over.
Like
then
George Lazenby and what's his face? Timothy Dalton.
Right.
Very.
You know, Craig just did Knives Out like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, but
he's great in it. He's great.
Right, but my point is, he did a couple Bond movies before that. You gotta ride that out.
You know what enabled him to do Knives Out is the cushy salaries that he's raking in as Bond.
Yeah, exactly.
I can do movies I like.
Yeah,
I
do movies I like. Why?
Because
James
I don't
Bond
need the money.
pays me. Yeah, not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the love of the art.
He's fucking great in that movie.
All right.
Yeah, he was.
He really is.
Yeah.
I'm not casting aspersions of his acting. I think he's a fine actor.
Oh, I just realized Anna de Armas is in both of those.
Yeah. He was great as a stormtrooper, too.
That's right. He was great as a stormtrooper.
You will drop that gun.
He was great in Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
And he was also great at.
You notice they did a little nod to that movie too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, when he walks after he shoots a guy and he walks, kind of, you just see him in a silhouette from behind, and he puts the gun in his holster, like he's putting a 6-gun holster.
Yeah,
with the Western lighting around him.
I don't know if you guys have seen it or the listeners. Daniel Craig's first movie that I saw him in is Layer Cake. It's fucking great. It's an English movie. If you like Guy Ritchie movies,
I do.
Watch Layer Cake.
Okay.
It's fucking great. It's really good.
Well, that's enough of Bond.
You know what else Bond was in?
What?
The end of Destroy All movies.
No, wait.
Okay. Well, that's the show, kids.
Yep. It's more than enough.
That's right. If you want to send us an email, go to destroymail@gmail.com. You can send us buy us a cup of coffee.
Just click on the link to buy us a coffee.
Yeah, click on the link, and then you can find us on Podcast Play-Doh and
yes, Podcast Play-Doh, the very popular podcast directory called Podcast Play-Doh.
What's it called?
There's Podchaser.
Podchaser.
Spotify. There's Pandora.
What's the other P one?
The other P?
Is there a P one? I don't know. Play-Doh podcasting.
No.
It sounded like something.
You can hear us on Good Pod. You can hear us on Stitcher. You can hear on Amazon Music. On
Hachi's podcast.
Yeah. On Google Podcast. We're everywhere.
Yeah. Apple.
Yes, Apple Podcasts, of course.
Apple Podcasts.
Where we were first appearing.
That's right. What else do we say? Damn Junior Podcast.
Amazon link.
Link. Oh, it's Christmas time with all that holiday shopping. We should be raking it in.
Yeah, just go before you do your holiday shopping. Click on the link. It takes you there. Do your shopping. Easy. Doesn't cost you any more money.
It's so easy to do.
It's so easy. Richie is considering it.
It's so easy to do. All you have to do is remember to do it.
Why don't you write it on a Post-it note and stick it on your computer?
One day I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Just to support us.
You think it's funny.
One day I'll do it just to support us. That's my contribution to this show.
So goodbye, James Bond. We hardly knew ye.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be Idris Elba next. That'll be cool. I don't think so, but it would be cool.
I don't know who James Bond's going to be.
I heard Idris Elba said he wouldn't do it.
Really?
Even if it was offered.
It's too bad. He'd make a good one.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait a minute. He played the guy who watches everything on Thor, and he's going to turn his nose up at James Bond.
Yeah,
I forget why. That's what I heard.
He was in Pacific Rim.
Yeah, he was also in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true. And he fucking hung out with a shark, a walking shark.
Yeah.
Fucking take James Bond.
You want to Bond?
Yeah.
A walking and talking shark that talk like Rocky.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat today. Dumbass. Anyway, that's it. Check out Hallmark's The Spot on Damn Junior Podcasting. 'Tis the season for Hallmark.
And the Lasso Personal Dilemma Squad.
The Lasso. Oh, that's still going? Aren't you?
Yeah.
Isn't it over?
He's
No.
recapping season
We're doing
one.
season
Oh,
one now,
okay.
but we're doing
Okay.
it slow, like multiple weeks in between the shows.
I see. There
because
you go.
like we need to stretch that shit out.
Oh yeah.
I saw my mom today, and she mentioned
Good for
that
you.
Hey, Carl, you're a good son.
You're a good son.
she mentioned that she thinks Ted Lasso is the best show ever made.
It is.
Excellent. She's
And
Best TV show ever
she's
made,
75 years old.
Wow.
She's seen them all.
Yeah. She's seen them all, baby.
Wow. That's
All right. Well, on that
all right.
note,
that's it.
what a way to sign off.
What a way.
Carl's mom.
Carl's
She
mom
loves-
seen everything.
See,
So that's
So-
all I got.
that's all I got.
Carl, is that all you got?
Oh, it's all I got.
How,
Okay,
how
I'm
about
Richie.
your mom? Your mom
How
got
about your mom?
Let me
good?
give her a call. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Good night, damnation. You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at you
Destroy all
from
television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know
Could
what
be.
we're gonna throw at you.
Mostly,
So if you like-
mostly classic TV, especially
but if you-
bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic
Right.
television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.